What is going on, everybody? My name is TheMidnitekid and welcome back to another eFootball PES 2020 gameplay video. Huge thanks to Fadrian for getting these clips at the Munich event. We are playing as Bayern Munich today, or Fadrian is, should I say, and we're going to be taking a look at the Superstar AI. You can see a bit of snow starting to fall just as the players make their way out, and we're going to be playing, as I said, as Bayern Munich against the Legends team on AI that is set at Superstar, I think. So if you haven't checked out the regular difficult AI match that I put up, check that out, and if you haven't checked out the previous Superstar AI challenge match that I put up, check that out as well, because they are kind of giving you a good feel for the game. But straight away in this one, this is kind of a good match to highlight and to break down. You'll see the AI just absolutely going so direct and punishing mistake after mistake. They mightn't score every time, but you can see the crowd going wild there as Park Ji-sung slaps it home with a nice little deft chip up that Ronaldinho or Totti would have been proud of as they celebrate that. Batistuta gets the assist. But the AI this year, I think, you know, it's kind of come across a lot in the live stream starting at E3 all the way up to a lot of these matches here. The AI actually punish you this year. They punish you a lot more and a lot more realistically. Last year there was, in PES 2019, there was an overabundance of overplaying the ball. You'd be straight through on goal, and you know, you turn the player or the AI might turn back and try and cross it across, or he'd try and, you know, he wouldn't shoot the ball on time. That's just a beautiful, simple finish, and you would concede a goal like that on myClub against a human opponent, and that's what you're kind of striving for when you are playing against the AI on the hardest difficulty or the second hardest difficulty. Obviously, Legend difficulty isn't unlocked in this build of the game. But it's just, you know, you're going to be playing matches a lot against the AI if you're going to be starting a Master League. And you want it to be that if you do make a mistake and you're saying, okay, there was a true ball on there, I passed it, but I shouldn't have passed it, that's my mistake. Like you would get punished in myClub, or like you would get punished at playing against your mate on the couch or whatever beside you. This is a lovely chance here, a bit of strength from Lewandowski straight off the bat, and he's going to slot that home. No, he's not, but the rebound will be put in by Kingsley Coman for his first goal of the demo, and it's a beautiful little tap-in finish. Could he have done better? I mean, goalkeepers have been criticised with the gameplay that has come out so far. He pushes it back into the most dangerous area, but in fairness, there's not much more that he could do with that. Lewandowski, a strong, purposeful run, and you're going to either have to take him out. Just onside, held his line. I love that as well. And I also love the fact there that because the Legend defenders are so poor, you know, Lewandowski should be able to feast. You know, he should be able to feast at a buffet when he's going up against Matthias, Vieira and Nedved as his centre backs, and that's who's guarding him against the 4-3-3 of Gnabry, Coman and Lewandowski. You know, you'd have to fancy your chances from an actual rating standpoint and stats standpoint and all that, you know, Lewandowski is one of the best in the business, and he should be one of the best in the game. I don't really know what happens here. It's just kind of a coming together between Sul and Nakata, and he's not too happy, but there's a couple of players giving out about it. I like to see those little animations, so that's why I wanted to highlight it. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple of them here as well. It's just a little, you know, the referees are funny, man. Sometimes they blow, you know, for silly little fouls. Sometimes they let the play flow. They kind of change sometimes the flow of the game, depending on how you're playing the game. So if you're kind of doing a lot of slide tackles and catching a lot of players late, they might let it flow a lot. And then other times, if you're double pressing or you're trying to commit intentional fouls, they will pull you up. So it is something that I actually really enjoy, especially if you're thinking about Master League or stuff where there's going to be the referees, you know, there's going to be that consistency there where you kind of know what's going to give a free and what's not. And what an absolute unbelievable shot, and an equally good save from Ali Khan, and he calls for the ball back there. Nice little animation there from him. But the Legends team in the build, you know, because they don't have any registered defenders, they are on the back foot all the time, because if they had somebody like Maldini, or they had somebody like Barisi, or they had somebody even like Carlos or Cafu on the wings, you would have that defensive steeliness that you don't have, or steeliness that you don't have with the Legends at the moment, because there is no registered defenders there. So Bayern are a fairly good team. They've got really nice attacking players. They're solid enough at the back to be able to build attack after attack, even on the Superstar difficulty. But I think this match in itself, I think this is the best showcase of the AI and how it kind of produces. It's 1-1. There's got lots of chances from Bayern. There's lots of chances for the Legends. Half-time comes. It's 1-1. Park Ji-sung, 7 minutes scored, and Kingsley Coman on the 16th minute. So it's a fairly even game, as you can see there in the stats. Just a couple of shots on target each. We're going to go straight into the second half. But let me know in the comments below, lads, what you actually think of the gameplay so far. Is there anything you'd like me to kind of, signal out to really kind of put it under the microscope? I think I'm trying to let the games be kind of as organic as possible without kind of forcing what I think is good or what I think is bad too much. But if you do want me to do a breakdown of some of the clips and some of the differences that maybe I see compared to you guys, or what you guys see compared to me, everyone has a different opinion. Everyone likes different things in their PES experience and in any game. Some people have said to me that they absolutely love the crossing in this game. Some people have said that they don't like it. Some people have said that they think that the shooting and the miss kicks and the user error is an absolutely brilliant idea. Some people said that it could be frustrating. Everyone has an opinion, and variety is the spice of life. But I think that we do need to kind of come to an agreement on what the game does right from a core point of view, and praise it, and then criticize what the game does wrong from a core point of view, and then try and make it better with feedback and honing in on what we would like to see improved. And that's that takes time, but I think this is a good showcase. I think these clips that Fadrian has gotten, these videos that Fadrian has recorded at the Munich event, have been really good, because the AI punish attacks. It doesn't feel like they're swarming you. It doesn't feel like that even the Legends team, as good and all as they are, and they've got some of the best players that are going to be in the game, it doesn't feel like they're kind of switching on to an unstoppable, what a chance that was. They don't feel like they're turning into God mode when it suits them. It seems to be a very natural challenge, which is massively exciting for me as a Master League player, because I don't want to be playing in a match and be playing against a championship side or playing against a second division team if I'm going to be starting with the defaults, which I probably will. And I don't want to be coming up against teams that they can't pass the ball together for one game to each other, or 2 or 3 passes in a row, and then they're doing like 5, 6 first time passes and banging it into the top corner, like Barcelona or Real Madrid will do. So I want it to be a natural kind of challenge where they're using the players at their disposal. They've got lots of different things going on, and there's also the challenge that if I play the right ball at the right time to the right player, and I have got the right players in the right positions, and I have better ability to score, that I'll be able to, because there's a lot of different one-on-one encounters in PES 2020 that weren't there in PES 2019, and the physicality, as you saw in the first clip with Lewandowski, it does make a difference when you have got a really strong attacking player. Batistuta is probably one of the best players in the game, in the demo so far, that I've seen. But we're going to see Maradona come on here. He starts on the bench by default, so he's going to come on and see if he can work his magic. Is there a second goal in any of the teams here? Bayern Munich versus the PES Legends, Superstar AI. Let me know what you thought about this gameplay, lads. Let me know what you think of the challenge of it. Let me know what you think of the actual pace of the game, the free-flowingness of the game. I'm not even sure if that's a word, the free-flowingness. But let me know what you guys think. That's the most important thing, and feedback some stuff. What a pick out, and what an unbelievable goal. Just like that, in the blink of an eye. A silly pass again. It is that man, Parchi Sung, with his second of the day. And it's kind of, that's what I like to see. I love that. I love that. The ball is intercepted. It's into the back of the net before you can even set your defense. And there's no time because it's all over. So let me know what you guys thought about this game. Let me know if you are going to be buying PES 2020. And let me know if you want to see any more games, because we have got a couple of more lined up. But let me know what you guys think, and we will go from there. So 2-1 to the PES Legends. Another Superstar AI showcase video. I've been the Midnight Kid. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And make sure and keep an eye on PES Universe over the next couple of days for all the membership information that is coming, and all the details and all the stuff that we're going to be planning this year. So yeah, that is it, lads. I will talk to you in a bit. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.